My name is Dave Kendall, and over the last few decades, I've had some interesting adventures in the worlds of TV, radio, print, and the internet. From being a DJ and a VJ to producing websites and documentaries. I started my career as a freelance music journalist, hacking out reviews and features for newspapers and magazines like Spin, Melody Maker, and the New York Post. In 1986, I was hired by MTV to create a new alternative music show, 120 Minutes.
120 minutes.
I always remember 120 Minutes being the hippest program on MTV.
The alternative thing on MTV.
This is the greatest show of all time.
Welcome to the Special Event Center in Tampa, Florida. Opening date on MTV's 120 Minutes tour.
Live on the slide. Ed, this is how you warm up for your shows, right?
This is how we warm up for our shows.
Robert Smith, you lied to us, man. You told us The Cure were never going to tour again.
I meant it at the time.
You two on the Zoo TV tour. It's the ultimate collision of art and science. Now, the Edge man has some pretty serious machinery here. Edge, what does all this stuff do?
Are you a miserable bastard, basically?
No, not really. No, I am. So, today, a bit, yeah.
This is John Rotten, and we would like to welcome you to sunny Tijuana.
This is the reason I had to give up my old hairstyle.
One of the famous Tijuana sights is, of course, John Rotten trying on a dress. Hey, John.
Fancy meeting you here.
It's Dave.
Stop that, it's silly.
How does Trent Reznor's mother hang up his Christmas stocking? Answer, with a 9-inch nail.
First time MTV said they'd play Down in It on 120 Minutes, we just, yeah, I mean, we've made it. You know?
During my 7 years at MTV, I also served as an MTV news reporter, a writer and a producer. I produced and edited shows, packages, and on-air promos.
By winning 120 Minutes Naked Power Grab Contest. As president of News Records for a week, you'll fly to London to lunch with Depeche Mode and hang out with Alan Wilder producing Nights Are Ebb.
The hypnotic synthetic sound that evolved from early craft work has now diversified into hardcore.
The death of Freddie Mercury galvanized the music industry to fight AIDS together. The New Music Seminar had its own more personal tragedy just over a year ago when longtime seminar executive Harry Montague died of AIDS.
I was one of the ignorant people that started off when I was coming out of the hood. I had a lot of negative things to say about gay people, you know, but at least I'm willing to say that I learned. Welcome everybody and make some noise for Soul Asylum.
It's a huge disease, you know. It's going to affect people that are isolated people in small towns and across America.
After leaving MTV, I wrote, co-produced, and hosted the nationally syndicated talk show Music Scoop.
Stay up for all your favorite music on Music Scoop.
I also hosted the Woodstock 94 pay-per-view and an internationally simulcast World Cup special.
Hello and welcome to Woodstock 94. I'm Dave Kendall. We got 44 hours of continuous music for you. 50 bands, and we are being seen in 26 countries live around the world.
Soccer rocks the globe with live performances by Fleetwood Mac, James, Gary Glitter, Eternal, The Scorpions. Hello everyone, Dave Kendall here, kicking it with football and rock fans the world over at the hottest concert ticket in America. Let's hear it for The Scorpions opening the show.
In addition to television and print, I also worked in radio, writing, producing, and hosting several local and nationally syndicated radio shows.
Hot 97 presents Planet Tracks.
You want to be the first in America to hear the best in the world? Then listen up and stay up for the 10 top tunes taking off around the universe. I'm Dave Kendall and this is Planet Tracks, only on Hot 97.
Hello, I'm Dave Kendall from MTV's 120 Minutes. This is Left of the Dial. Welcome back to Cross Currents. I'm Dave Kendall. The punk scene gave birth to a multitude of innovative bands and artists.
I've been interviewed by scores of newspapers, magazines, radio and television shows.
Bands like the Charlatans UK, the Stone Roses,
and happy Mondays. We're creating something new by patching together pieces of the past.
In the mid-90s, I shifted my focus to the internet, creating the first music site to feature streaming video, and building corporate sites for companies like Meta, MSNBC, and Budweiser. I was recently Executive Director of Content Development at the online entertainment network Soundbreak.com, where I built strategic alliances and supervised a 20-person team of web editors, producers, and on-air talent.
Is the Britney Spears fan.
In 2001, I switched back to television, writing and producing a documentary series for the G4 network. Wired for Sex explored how the primal urge and the latest technology make intriguing bedfellows.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, webcams are priceless.
Oh, I've been seen by millions of people.
What's nice about the webcam for a lot of people is it gives them an incredible sense of power.
Today, anyone with a digital camera and an internet connection can create a personal television station broadcasting live around the world.
The internet itself is the only medium in the history of humankind that has given broadcast capacity to every person on the planet.
This technology also lets voyeurs browse thousands of women, pick one at random, enter her bedroom, and have sex.
The anonymity that the internet provides really allows people to engage in activities that they wouldn't otherwise engage in, and to experiment.
I'll ask women to play with themselves, to use toys that they may have. Webcams are a very controlling environment, which I enjoy.
Webcams are putting phone sex and peep shows out of business. But do they offer more than a cheap virtual thrill?
It can start to blur the line between innocuous passive entertainment and using a prostitute's services.
This potential hybrid of pornography and prostitution is creating a virtual heaven for voyeurs and exhibitionists. They saw, they came, they conquered. Worldwide webcams are wired for sex.
I also wrote and produced shows for Britain's Channel 4 and the Discovery Network, including Ultimate Zoo on Animal Planet, and over on the Travel Channel, Amazing Vacation Homes.
For once, this gunslinger of architecture had to know his limitations.
We immediately determined that the maximum we could build is 1,000 square feet. The ceiling really brings your eye up and out, and it frames the landscape, and it's just spectacular.
Near the very end of this long island of conspicuous consumption, an oasis of simplicity and serenity has emerged. The Butterfly House is a glorious triumph of creative living in harmony with nature, an American dream for the 21st century.
More recently, I've returned to the airwaves in person on the satellite radio network Sirius XM.
You're listening to Party 360
with Dave Kendall
on First Wave.
I'm Dave Kendall, and welcome to another Party 360, 360 minutes of classic alternative party music to jumpstart your weekend every Friday night from 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, right here on First Wave, only on Sirius XM. Thanks for watching, and if you want to get in touch, send me an email, hi@davekendall.com. Cheers!